The Arizona Cardinals beat the Carolina Panthers 22-27. Now this was a really good game for the Cardinals for the first half. In the second half, we started great, but in the fourth quarter we fell apart. We let up points, and we just ultimately let off defensively. And through the Panthers coming back, we saw a lot of injuries. Garrett Williams, he went out. Buda Baker also went out, but came back in. But this defense was beat after this. And we really just kept them on the field, especially on that last drive. The last drive, there was a lot of penalties. I'm not going to lie, the refs were low-key against us because half of those weren't penalties. But we came out with the win. It was very ugly. It's not very pretty. But we got the win nonetheless. We'll take it, but there's a lot of build-off here. This defense in particular, we played so soft for no reason. Everything over the middle was free. Well, I believe it was a 4th and 15 that the Panthers converted on. And then also the onside kick. Mack Wilson let the ball hit him. And then Greg Dortch didn't try to recover it. These are things we have to work on. There is no excuse for the onside kick, but defensively we have to do a lot better. Calais Campbell saved our asses. And thank God for that. 2 sacks for the vet. Coming home, welcome back. What a time for Calais Campbell to be back. But we just got to do a lot better. We let him back in this game for absolutely no reason. And when we had such a dominant start the way we had, I mean, in the first minute and a half, we had a forced fumble return for a touchdown. We started off hot. And then on the very next drive, we got an interception that led to points. We started off really great, but for us to almost throw this game away for no reason, and we just can't be doing that. In back-to-back weeks, we have to find a way to close out games. We can't be looking like the Diamondbacks. The Cardinals need to be better, but we got away with one here. We got the win. Our defense came up when it mattered, and really that whole first half was beautiful defense. But offensively, we have really good things. Kyler looked really good, except for that pick. But I'll give him leeway on that. He got hit while throwing it, but he was doing too much. He should have just thrown the ball away. But outside of the pick, I mean, 17 for 25, 220, and a passing touchdown. Pretty good game. He also had 32 rushing yards. You know, our rushing game isn't where I still would like it to be. I think James Conner is still a little slow. It's just more of a line thing than I think it is on our running backs. So I think we need to be better on the offensive line. But we got to figure out a way to get these running backs going, especially Connor and Trey. But Traquan McBride, 78 yards, had himself a good game. And then Marv only having 27. It was not the prettiest game, really, all around. But we got the job done, and honestly, offensively, we looked really productive for not really including too many of our receivers. But we got to work on the little things, man. These mental errors, 12 penalties. We can't be doing that. We can't be having double-digit penalties. If anything, more than 5. We were really strict on that last year. We were the best team when it came to having penalties last year. And now we are just fumbling. We got to get better. There's no excuse for that. And on this defensive line, we got pressures, but I need to see more sacks from this defensive line. We had 3, but 2 of them were garbage time. This team, for what we set out in this offseason, for what we went out, we drafted purely defense. We literally made it our goal to upgrade this defense. And so far, it really just hasn't seemed like it. I mean, everything else looks good, but we're not getting to the quarterback. We just got to do better. Simply put. But overall, if we exclude that fourth quarter, this was a good game for the Cardinals, but we got to do a lot better. Because that fourth quarter hit, it became ugly really fast. We got to be able to close out games, and we got to be able to keep big leads. And that's not going to fly, especially with divisional games coming up. These NFC West teams, they're not going to let that fly. They're going to get the opportunity, and they're going to take it. And so we'll take the win. It's not the prettiest, but we'll take it. And hopefully we'll try to build off and keep our lead next week against 49ers. But let me know down below your guys' thoughts. How'd you feel about this Cardinals win? It was a little nerve wracking at the end there, but we got the job done. But let me know how you guys feel, and be sure to hit that like and sub button. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one.